Yeah, and we'll see here. I believe we got Sharon Linz and both of her kids making their way back up the course. We saw them at the turnaround. They should hopefully be coming past our station here soon. So again, always so fun when you get even some of our own contestants.
Yeah, some TV6ers definitely in the field this year. We've been happy to see them come by. But you talk about the fans, and I remember in years past there have been a lot of bands along the way, and even people who just, if they play a saxophone or play a guitar, they might just set up an amp in their front yard down on Kirkwood, and you're going through and you get that little spark of energy, a little extra spark over the top of the claps and the fans yelling your name or as you pass on by. So it's just such a great race on both sides. The running community really shows up, the runners and the fans as well for, let's face it, for 14 miles, because it's 7 out and 7 back in, and you get such a good rush from everybody who's out to support you.
Yeah, and I think that's what makes this race fun too. I mean, obviously you have the folks that are going out there and they're going to run their hardest and they're going to do that. But if you just want to go out and have some fun, you could stop at those block parties.
Oh, yeah.
And hang out for a few minutes, continue your way on. You do the slip and slides. I know the turnaround we don't have the slip and slide anymore, but there's plenty that you can do to make this a family fun event. Get your hands up, pat yourself on the back. You deserve that after 7 miles. Congratulations.
Yeah, and you're right. You make a really good point about the fans along the way and the families who will just invite you into their Bix party. Hey, you've run 3 miles and you're kind of tired. Take a break with us.
Take a break and
take a load off the feet, and then after a few cool beverages, you can hit the street again and get to that turnaround, get a lot of water along the way, and come back and do it all over again with another great family.
Yeah, so I mean, that's why it makes it an event, and this isn't all about getting your sub 40-minute time or anything like that. We're out here to have fun, and I think that's one of those things that I always try to tell. I really personally, I'm not a big fan of running myself, but I do it for my mental health, and two, I do feel good, and it feels like I have accomplished something. So that's one of the reasons why I do run, and I want to push people towards maybe doing some of these races where it's more about just having fun than it is technically about the racing sometimes.
And then, of course, when it comes to the Bix 7, it's all about some grueling fun because of all the hills. I mean, we're standing at Brady Street Hill right now.
Yeah, we got the easy part. Yeah, we got our hands on our hips.
We just get to watch everybody. Yeah, boy. But I tell you what, and this course is so physically and mentally demanding. Myself, I like to see the open track ahead of me, the open route. And, where I was standing earlier today, that turn at Brady and Kirkwood, I mean, after challenging yourself with Brady Street Hill, you get up to the top of the hill, and then when you make that right turn down Kirkwood, suddenly it's like you're in a tunnel with all those trees, and you can't see much. And then you go to lower Kirkwood, and it's about the curbs. You can only see so far ahead of you, and then you're making another turn. And then, of course, what awaits is the McClellan Heights and a lot of uphill and a really grueling short hill off of middle there. And then you go back down to the turnaround, which means you have to climb back up it. And then as you get back to Kirkwood, you're dealing with the curves, and then you have to climb up to upper Kirkwood. And a lot of people think that when you make that turn back onto Brady, it's home free. But no, you've got a long incline there. So you turn off of Kirkwood and you're running down Brady again. You're thinking about the hill. Well, you've got a hill to climb ahead of you before you get to Big Brady Street Hill, and then that's a downhill, and you really have to be a seasoned runner to know what you're facing on the downhill. You can't just open it up or you'll kick yourself at the bottom. But then you finally turn on the home stretch there as you get onto 3rd Street and you head toward the finish line, and even that's a long stretch, but there's where a lot of fans downtown help you along the way.
Yeah, and we're continuing our coverage here on our 2023 edition of the Quad City Times Bix 7 as we continue to follow some of our more local runners as Joey Don is preparing for us the check presentation for our winners. Of course, remember, this was U.S. National Championship race. This was the first time that we've hosted this style of an event since 2017 when Sam Chalinga won. Of course, he was in the race this year, but it was Bia Simbasa that took home the prize here for the men's, and then on the women's side you had Kellen Taylor finishing in a time about 36:29. So very fast times obviously from the elite. And Eric, I was alluding to this earlier, just in order to qualify from the elite on the elite time standards, a 10K you got to run sub 38 minutes on the women's side to qualify. On the men's side you got to run sub 33 minutes on a 10K. Wow. So I mean that's less than a 5-minute mile.
These days that'd be a good 5K time for me, to tell you the truth. But we're looking at the finish line, and you know what? those are elite runners right there.
Yes.
It's over an hour now. It's well over an hour. It's an hour 45, and they are still kicking it. And we still have plenty of people coming down Brady Hill, either running or walking. And, you know, bless their hearts, and congratulations to them all. They are doing a great job, and they are very, very excited and happy to have been participating in this race. And we're glad we gave them a good one.
And that's what I want to say. 7 miles is 7 miles. Doesn't matter if you walk it. Doesn't matter if you run it. 7 miles is 7 miles. That's a big accomplishment.
That's right.
All right, sounds like Joey Dania is getting ready for our check presentation to our high school contestants. So, Joey, if you can hear me, take it away.
7:05-ish, something like that. Strong. Hey, Kevin, yeah, I am here with our high school boys winner, the Greg Newell Trophy winner, Chase Lauman from Pella High School. Chase, Eric Little from GMC Buick Dealers is here to present you with a big check.
So on behalf of the Premier Buick GMC dealers of Iowa and Illinois, we'd like to present this check for $1,000 to Pella High School on behalf of Chase. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Congratulations, Chase. Best of luck next year. He's going to run at Northern Iowa. Guys, we'll send it back up to you.
That is that's a nice chunk of change after
Yeah,
7
no
miles.
kidding. I want a big check like that, too.
Yeah. No,
No,
our boss
bosses
is
are
shaking
shaking
their
their
head. Saying, nope. Nope. Direct deposit all the way, baby.
All right, yeah,
no
thanks
big
all right, here's some more of our local contestants making their way across the finish line. Of course, we're an hour and 47 minutes in, but of course it's Chip, so maybe their time's a little faster than that. But hey, hats off to all these folks that are running on what is a grueling course. Of course, starting off with Brady Street Hill. Man, it was fun Thursday night. We'll say it was really hot watching those teams making their way up Brady Street Hill, that quarter-mile sprint. And hey, what are you grateful for? Just a beautiful morning here, and everybody running hopefully safe and sound, and of course my family at home.
And I'm grateful that we had such a beautiful day for Big 7. Again, as a runner that really needs to get back into it, because I saw last night that my last one was in 2014. I do not want to go 10 years without.
Well, next year's the 50th year, so
it's time for
I think
me to start training.
we're not even penciling in. We're pinning you in for next year. So, all right, let's go back to our next check presentation. Joey Dania looks like he's down there now with our high school girls winner. Joey, take it away.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm standing by one of the best distance runners the state of Iowa has ever seen, Peyton Noe, the first high school female to finish here at the Quad City Times Big 7. And we're joined by Eric Dressing from Buick GMC Dealers. He's got a check for Ballard High School for you, Peyton.
Hey, so on behalf of the Premier Buick GMC dealers of Iowa and Illinois, I want to present this check for $1,000 to Ballard High School in your name, Peyton. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Peyton, your first time running the Bigs here today. What were your thoughts?
It was an awesome experience. I loved it. Tough course, but just the people and everyone made it a really fun environment and really great race, yeah.
To win this money for Ballard High School, what does that mean to you?
Oh, it means a lot. Being able to give them just one last thing before I leave is just really what I came here to do, so it's awesome, yeah.
Thanks so much, Peyton.
Thank you.
Peyton's going to run at Arkansas next year, guys.
Wow.
Pretty impressive. We'll send it back up to you.
Big
All right, well,
plans,
thanks,
big
Joey.
plans.